Welcome to Card Corner. These are the cards. That's the corner. Today I've got these Stranger Things cards by Netflix and Topps. I'd already checked out the back here and it said that you can get a character insert card, but it's only one in every 4 packs. We only got 2 packs here, so we're going to have to hope that we get lucky and hopefully we can pull a Millie Bobby Brown, Samwise Gamgee, or a Winona Ryder card. That'll be cool. Teeth Kid, you know. Odin's hanging out in the Upside Down today, so let's just crack into it. I think that the show was okay. I liked the first season enough, but it kind of went down a little downhill after that. I kind of dropped off my watching of it. To me, it really represents a sort of new era in TV that I have not really been hugely connected to, which is like the Netflix TV shows. Here we got First Man In. Ooh, it's a nice old school matted back. It's a very simple design, but I really like the color choice of the dark red there. The agents send their brave man into the crack that has opened up another dimension within the lab, hoping that the tether they have attached will allow him to be pulled out safely should anything go wrong. Test pilot Shepard steps into the void, but within minutes of going in is attacked by the monster, and there is nothing left for him to pull out of the darkness. This frame is very retro, which is kind of cool. All right, this is Radio Russia. 11 has a flashback of being placed into the sensory deprivation tank. She connects with a Russian agent inside the Black Void. It is a dark, quiet, mysterious place that Dr. Brenner and the lab employees send her to for research. Looking at a Russian guy. Weapons of war. Using his compass, Lucas believes that the gate must be somewhere inside the Hawkins National Laboratory. Mike knows from his dad that it is a government facility the military uses to develop weapons for war, and as they hear the helicopters that are searching for them closing in, the boys suddenly realize that 11 is one of those very weapons. Alright, we got Joy. Nothing says joy like a sick child. Will finally wakes up from his coma. The boys rush to see him, full of smiles and joy, as they excitedly tell Will about the adventures they had while he was trapped in the Upside Down, and their new friend 11, who rescued all of them from the monster. There we got I Know Everything. Forget what this guy's name is, but pretty good card of him. After being beaten and tortured, Hopper tells the agents that caught him sneaking into the lab that he knows everything they have been doing to hide their horrible secrets. Connie Fraser threatens to kill him, but Hopper convinces her to let him and Joyce go into the Upside Down and search for Will. And once they bring him home, they'll never speak another word about it to anyone. A likely story. All right. And we've got, I think this is a character card insert. We got Barbara Holland. I think she was the other one that got stuck in the Upside Down. 20 character cards. Nice. So we did get a hit. It was not the Teeth Kid, but what can you do? And lastly, we got, I think his character's name was Lucas. Or maybe that was a different one. Sinclair Goes Solo. Pretty good card of him, too. All right, let's open up our next pack. I feel like we already did get pretty lucky getting this character card, but maybe we can get two. we got social services. Benny called social services to try to help Eleven, but what he does not know is that the people who are hunting her will do anything to get her back and will not leave any witnesses to her existence behind. When Benny opens the door to Connie Fraser, it's only a matter of seconds before she shoots him dead, so she and the other agents can pursue Eleven. And I really remember very little about this show. Defining friends. Having been raised in a lab by people who only use her for her abilities, Eleven has never had someone in her life to care about her feelings and well-being. When the boys apologize for yelling and explain they were only concerned about their missing friend, Eleven is confused about the words, so they define for her exactly what friendship means. It's a very abstract concept. Holly wanders off. Karen brings Joyce a casserole and tries to console her, but while they are talking in the kitchen, her daughter Holly follows the blinking lights that seem to lead her down the hallway and into the missing boy's room. Once inside Will's room, the lights begin to flicker all around the young girl like a warning against the monster that is lurking just behind the wall. Next is confrontation. Hopper confronts the state trooper who claims to have found Will's body in the quarry while out on patrol. Quickly realizing that the trooper is lying, Hopper takes the terrified man out back and beats him until he confesses that he was told to call in the Discovery and not to let anyone get too close to the body. Going in circles. The boys are trying to use their compasses to find their way to the gate, but soon realize they have been going in circles, and Lucas figures out that Eleven has been using her powers to mess with their compasses. While Lucas proclaims that Eleven is a traitor, she is only trying to keep the boys safe from the nightmare of the Upside Down and the bad men that are searching for her. All right, our last regular card is 11 and the Demogorgon. Demogorgon? I thought it was Demigorgon. Demigorgon makes so much more sense to me. In the blackness of the Upside Down, 11 spots the monster feasting and unaware of her presence. Following her papa's orders, she approaches it and shakily reaches out to her hand to touch it. She pokes the monster and it turns open, its terrifying face full of teeth to her. Upon touching the monster, a crack in the dimension forms and the gate to the Upside Down is opened. All right, and our last card is the monster. Nice. Sticker. I think that's a pretty good sticker. I think that one of my main criticisms about the show is that it was so like retro inspired, but they couldn't do sort of a retro inspired use of special effects. It was all very like new, slick, CGI driven effects. But it would have been cool if they had used some of the special effects that were common at the time period that it takes place. I think that would be the main thing that I would have changed, is put some more stuff like The Thing and those kind of movies in it, where it's practical effects. All right, this is the Stranger Things set. I think the base cards, in my opinion, are a little bit weak. If you guys watch the channel, you know that I'm not a huge fan of the cards that are just like a screenshot from the movie. I do really like this sticker of the Demogorgon. This other sticker is pretty cool too. Features the character very nicely, as well as this Barbara Holland card. If you want to trade for any of the cards on the channel, the information on how to do that is on the About page of my YouTube channel. I wanted to give one shout out today to the channel D Number Chaser. They're always opening some cool stuff like this, like these like newer TV shows. They open some Umbrella Academy, and they open some, I think, Game of Thrones cards, that kind of cool stuff. So go check out their channel if you liked watching me open these Stranger Things cards. Anyway, it's Stranger Things by Netflix and Topps, and this is Card Corner. Take it easy.